Hello my dear students, I am back again with your favorite subject English, and now we will continue from where we left in our last class, and that is nothing but the glossary of our lesson Telangana, the pride of people. So let's continue and write the important words. Significance. Significance means importance. Importance. Next word is religious tolerance. Religious tolerance. Religious tolerance means accepting the feeling of all the religions. Accepting the feelings of all the religion. Immerse. Immerse means to put into water. To put into water. Weaver. Weaver means one who makes cloth. The next word we have is antics. Antics. Antics means things that are old and valuable. Things that are old and valuable. They are called antics. Now, next word is revive. Revive means to make active again. Next word is preserve. Sorry, it is preserve. Preserve means to keep in good condition. To keep in good condition. Next is dedicate. Dedicate means to devote. Next is pattern. Pattern means an arrangement of a design and arrangement of a design. I hope you are noting it down, because knowing the important words from the lesson allows you to understand the lesson more easily. So these were some important word and meanings from the lesson, and now we will see the question answers of the lesson. So now it's the time to move to the question answers of this chapter, and let us see what does it say. The first question we are having with us is, why do you think Hari was so emotional? Why do you think Hari was so emotional? So, as Hari tells that, it was the day when Telangana was declared as the 29th state of independent India. So, even Hari was among them who had the dream having a separate identity for Telangana, and that was the day of the dream come true for the people of Telangana. So that was the red letter day and very important day in the history of Telangana. That is why, looking into the news, Hari became emotional, remembering the sacrifices of the people who fought for the independence of Telangana and who fought for the rights of Telangana people and who tried to save and flourish the culture of Telangana state. So that is why Hari was emotional. Next we have the next question says that what was the long lasting dream of the people? How did it become true? What was the long lasting dream of people and How did it become true? So, the dream of the people lived in Telangana was to have their own identity and the state who serves them equally and who takes care of their rights. That is, they had the dream of having a separate Telangana state. So, they have done a lot of sacrifice for the Telangana state, and there had been so many lives lost in the Telangana movement for getting a separate Telangana state, and the government was being convinced by the fighters for Telangana, and finally the Telangana state has been separated from the Andhra Pradesh. So the long lasting dream of the people was to have a separate Telangana state, and it has become true by the government's decision and by the sacrifice of the many leaders and the people who wanted to have separate Telangana state. So this was the answer of this question, and next question we are having with us, we will see it now. The next question says that, how is our culture manifested? Here the question means, how is our culture represented over here? So here let us see in the lesson what it says. That it says that we celebrate all the festivals along with the main festivals, and I will tell you. So our culture has so many things to flourish and which make our cultures rich. For example, our main festivals of Telangana like Bonalu, Batukamma, etc. So what is Bonalu here? Bonalu is the festival when we offer prayers to the Mahakali, and it is celebrated in the month of Ashadam, and on this occasion we prepare some dish made of rice and jaggery, and we put it into a ghatam which is very decorated, and the ladies keep it on their head, and while singing and dancing on the Mata song, they will go to the temple and they offer to the Mata. Similarly, on the occasion of Batukamma, we create Batukamma, circular shaped flowers decorated, and the ladies make a circle around it and they dance and they sing the folk song of the Batukamma festival, and at the end it is being immersed into the nearby pond. At the same time, our handicraft is also famous. For example, the saris of Telangana are very famous that they can be fitted into the matchbox. So this is how our culture has been manifested in the lesson. So now the next question we are having with us is, What is your favorite festival? Why do you like it? What is your favorite festival? Why do you like it? So, it's your own choice that which festival do you like, but you can say that I like Holi, Diwali, maybe Batukamma, maybe this Bonalu. So, you can write it as my favorite festival is Bonalu because I love the procession of Bonalu and the Potraju that we see in the Bonalu festival. We love to tease with him and we get some blessings from the Potraju on this occasion. And we love the dishes which are being prepared on this occasion, and we love to go to the Mata temple and we love to dance. So that is the thing which I like about Bonalu festival. So in that way you can write about your favorite festival. So suppose if you want to tell about Deepavali. So if your favorite festival is Deepavali, then you can tell like my favorite festival is Deepavali. On this day we clean our whole house and we decorate our house with different kinds of lights and candles. At the same time we like to fire crackers and we like to wear new clothes on this occasion. We go to our friend's house to meet them and to greet them for the festival, and we eat different kinds of sweets. So that is what I like about the Diwali festival. So this is how you can write about your favorite festival in this question. I hope you have understood, and you will write about your favorite festival about this question. And now let's move to the next question. So the next question we are having with us is, what should we do to preserve our culture? Fifth one is, what should we do to preserve our culture? So, first of all, if you want to preserve your culture, you should learn more and more about it, and you should try to practice that. Whenever you meet others, you try to use your own language, you prefer your own language. When there is a festival or even it's a normal day, you wear your traditional cloth that is part of your culture. So this is how you can preserve your culture. Further, you can preserve your culture by learning more about it, by telling others, by educating others about your culture, and by spreading the knowledge of your culture throughout the locality, so that they will also know the greatness of the culture and they start practicing it. So this is the way we can protect our culture. The next question we have is, what should the government do to preserve our culture and heritage? What should our government do to preserve our culture? So, as we know that government have all the essential powers that can manipulate and that can enforce people to follow rules. So, in order to protect our culture, the monuments and the historical evidences of our historical people and the dynasties should be well preserved, and there should be museums having the details of all the culture rich history of our society, for example Telangana and its districts. Further, there should be strict rules that the monuments and the symbols of our history should not be damaged by any means. At the same time, they should prefer working in their own language instead of any other language in order to promote usage of the local language, that is Telugu. So this is how the government can preserve our culture. There should be more and more cultural programs to be organized throughout the state, and the people along the state, especially the youngsters, should be invited, and they should be shared the knowledge about the culture of Telangana or any other place wherever we want to save our culture. So this is how the government can preserve the culture. At the same time, it can promote our culture. So that's it, the questions that we had in this lesson. Now, you should tell me whether the statements that are given are true or false. Bonalu is celebrated as part of Dashera. Is it true or false? Tell me before I tell. Yes, it's a false answer, because we know that Bonalu is celebrated in the month of Ashadam. Batukamma is celebrated in the month of Dashera. So, next is the ghatams are immersed in the local tanks and ponds. Again, this is a false answer. Sirisila weavers produce excelled saris with attractive patterns. That is the true answer. Pirla Panduga is the symbol of religious tolerance. Again, it is also a true answer. We can see a large number of antiques in the Salarjung Museum. That's true. So, I hope through the concept of the lesson, you can identify which statement is true and which statement is false. So now, let us see the grammar part. And now, we will see that what part of grammar is given in your book. Here, the linkers have been given in the grammar section on page number 24. You can see that. So, suppose the sentence is, now there is more scope of development moreover we can revive our culture. So here the word moreover is linking the first sentence to the other. Similarly, in the second sentence you can see that we celebrate the main festival as well as the regional festivals. So here as well as as is also a linker. It is linking the first sentence, that is, we celebrate the main festivals, with the other sentence, that is, the regional festivals. So here we have to write these sentences using linkers. For example, the highlighted expressions help us in linking our ideas. Rewrite the following using the linkers given in brackets. So here, Swati is well-known singer. She sings Telugu songs. She sings Hindi songs. So here, we can write as Swati is a well-known singer. Moreover, she sings Telugu songs as well as Hindi songs. Moreover, she is a student of computer science. She works on computer as well as designs programs. So here we can do like that. Now let us see what we will be seeing in our next class. We will be going through the poem that is In the Bazaars of Hyderabad in our next class. Till then, I hope you have enjoyed this session and you have learnt quite well, and see you in the next session. Goodbye.